Brutor Agent Governance, Part 3. The network, agents calling agents, safely. Signed cards, guarded traffic, bounded delegation. Part 3 of 4. Identity and authorization is done. Now the wire between agents. The moment agents delegate to other agents, you have a network, and a network needs border control.
Brutor speaks the A2A protocol and makes the mesh a governed surface. Signed cards, per-system access, guardrails in both directions, and bounded delegation.
On the Revenue Copilot system, today is the agent-to-agent edge, the lit region at marker 2. The Copilot delegating to its billing and finance peers. Signed cards, per-system access, guardrails both directions, and a depth cap on the chain. Our agents call each other, safely. Every hop authenticated, checked, and on the record. Signed, scoped, bounded. Cards bind to the AI system resource group. The system invokes the billing agent. A key from outside is refused. Guardrails run both directions. Inbound PII is blocked at the door. Outbound is redacted before it crosses the wire. The AI system's egress policy says which remotes our agents may call and what data may leave. And every delegation chain is signed, with a depth cap as the circuit breaker. Now, the live demo. The cards and the signing key in the admin console. Then real A2A calls through the gateway. Resources. Agents. Cards. An agent card is the A2A capability advertisement, the interop face of an agent, distinct from the governance-facing identity you saw in Part 2. Two cards here. The billing agent, offering billing.refund, and the finance agent, its delegation peer, whose finance.verify capability is classified as carrying PII. Remember that for the egress scene. Both are trust tier tenant signed, and the billing card is bound to the Revenue Copilot system only. And the signing key. Each tenant holds an ED25519 key pair. Cards are signed with the private half, and any peer inside or outside the platform verifies a card against the public key, published on a well-known JWKS endpoint. Identity on the mesh isn't a shared secret. It's cryptography. Discovery is public and verifiable. Any peer fetches the billing agent's card from the well-known endpoint, no authentication, and checks its ED25519 signature against the tenant's published key. A forged or tampered card simply doesn't verify. A spec-conformant A2A call. The Revenue Copilot system sends the billing agent a refund request through the gateway. The gateway authenticated the caller, confirmed the system is bound to this card, ran the message through inbound guardrails, dispatched to the agent, and the task comes back, submitted, with its ID and context. Every downstream hop from here carries a signed delegation chain. Access is scoped to the AI system. A credential from outside the system can discover the same card, but invoking it is another matter. The billing card is bound to the Revenue Copilot system, and an outside key is refused. Agent card is not bound to the caller's resource group. Cards bind to the AI system resource group, the same primitive as every other resource the system owns. Inbound guardrails stop bad payloads at the door. This refund request carries an email address and a card number. The gateway scans it on the way in and refuses it. 403, policy blocked, with the surface, the check, and the config named right in the spec-shaped error. The billing agent never saw the message. Outbound is governed twice. First, the guardrail. When an agent delegates onward, the payload is scanned on the way out, and the email in this refund is redacted before it crosses the wire. The delegation succeeds, the peer answers, but the PII never left. Then the egress policy. The finance capability is classified as carrying PII, and the system's egress policy denies PII outright. That delegation is refused before the call is ever made. Which remotes our agents may call, and what may they send, answered per AI system, structurally. And the chain itself is cryptographic. Every hop the gateway makes carries signed delegation headers. The root task, the parent hop, the depth, and an HMAC signature under the tenant key. Watch what happens to a forged chain. Delegation headers with no valid signature are rejected outright. A peer cannot claim this came from the root, and the system's depth cap, 2 for this system, is the circuit breaker that stops a buggy or hostile mesh from recursing forever. Every one of those calls is an audit row: the A2A surface, inbound or outbound, the card, the capability, the block reason where there was one, and the delegation fields, root task, parent, and depth, attributed to the Revenue Copilot system. That's the network between agents, governed. Part 4 shows you the whole picture: the inventory, the posture, and the delegation graphs.